Guys, we need to talk. First of all, what is this setup? This mic, there's a fireplace. I'm not wearing a headset. I'm holding, like, what is going on here? But I needed to make this video. I wanted to talk to you guys, and a little change in scenery I thought was in order. And last time we did one of these, I feel like I owe you guys this. I was talking about Steph, her being sick. I'm not going to go in depth with all of that, but I just wanted to thank you guys for the support on all of that. Since then, we've been in contact with doctors like Dr. Mike, other doctors. Honestly, things have not gone in the upward trajectory that we thought they would. But the support, the help, and everything that you guys gave us there was like unprecedented. And just thank you guys for being the community that you are. Speaking of the community that you are, the last year has been a roller coaster. Black Ops 6 was released, and that went seemingly like really, really well at first. And then everyone just kind of stopped caring, completely, to the point of something I've never seen before in the Call of Duty community. It was like when Season 1 for Black Ops 6 launched, everyone's like, okay, here we go, Warzone, and I don't care. And then since then, it was just like people are sick of Black Ops, maybe the unrealistic Call of Duties, whatever it may be. And there was this huge swing that I've never seen with a Call of Duty before, just huge popularity to no popularity. And I'm curious what that's like moving forward. But it made me start questioning what we are doing here, what we are doing on Inkslasher. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have made a lot of changes. The one thing that you're probably wondering right now is, where is the weekly reload? It is Sunday. The weekly reload is what we do on Sundays for the past 10 weeks. The news show that we do on Sundays has been on this channel. Well, the truth is, the way that the YouTube algorithm actually works, it actually punished us for putting that show up here. Because I do story, a focus on Call of Duty history and things like that, when I put up something different that was gaming news that didn't always necessarily have to do with Call of Duty, the algorithm hated it. But all of the feedback that we got on that show was so positive. I think we built something that was truly beautiful. And the editor that I've worked with from the very beginning, his name's Slickster. I call him Slick. I reached out to him and I'm like, this show's amazing. Everyone loves it. What are we going to do with this? And we're like, it would be a shame to just go and throw it on the second channel or anything like that, because it's such a good thing. So what we did is we built a new channel. We built a channel for the weekly reload. TWR has its own channel. It'll be linked down in the description. The first ever episode went live today. And of course that channel's not monetized. There's like 0 subscribers over there. So if you want to support the weekly reload, you like what we built with that series, check it out, link down below. We're going to build it into something beautiful. There's going to be shorts over there. Hopefully work our way into like other news stories, not just the weekly reload, but we don't know what's going to go on with there. What we do know is every single Sunday, gaming news for all of your favorite games, just like the way that we've done it over here, but over there. But that leads to the question, like, what is going on with this channel? And you guys may know, you may not know, I have another channel called Ink TV. And essentially early on this year, when things started to get sloppy, that's, I think, a good word for it, with Black Ops 6, I'm like, what am I doing with the channel here? What do we want to build out? What do we want to become? And like, the one thing that I think everyone loves this channel for is story. And not necessarily just story in general, but Call of Duty story, the history of Call of Duty. And that's what I love. I love telling the story of these video games. And lately we've done a couple of videos, like we did a story video on Marvel Rivals. We did a story video on Black Hawk Down. And that is really my passion over here. Taking these stories from games, telling them in a different way, trying to make that story beautiful and come to life for you guys in a way that maybe you didn't experience through the game, or putting together theories. I have some wild theories coming up with Verdansk coming back into the game. There's been a lot with like Alcatala, hidden secrets on the map, and the theories that can come with this are absolutely wild. Theories about older Call of Duty games and story like that. So this, what I thought at the beginning of this year, this tangent that I'm going on here, is the channels that I have and the things that I create, I think need to come down the way the algorithm works to support the channels, to support my family, things like that. They need to come down to one thing. And if you want to focus it so closely, make it one word. So Inkslasher as a channel, I think, needs to come down to the one word being story. On this channel, we're going to have 4 videos a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Each of them will be either something to do with history or story. That word that I want, story. So whether that be a story explained video for something in Call of Duty, the history of Call of Duty, like older games, deleted scenes, the stories behind those, things like that. And I want to try something, and I don't know whether there's going to be Sundays or Mondays that I do this, but stories for new or old games. Something that I wanted to dive into was potentially like the story of GTA characters or the story of other video games. Like there's been a couple that I played lately that I'm like, this is a really good story, and I think we could tell this in a really exciting way. So things like GTA or the future games that are coming out, I want to give that a shot. And if you guys want to see that, I would love the support on that. But as I mentioned, we also have this other channel, this thing that I've been working on for essentially the last year. I think it's been almost exactly a year since I really dove deep in on this, and that is Ink TV. So for those of you who don't know, I stream Monday through Friday, normally 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about noon Eastern Standard Time. That's changed up a little bit lately because we've been trying to stream at 1 when news comes out for Call of Duty. That schedule might change a little bit, but Ink TV essentially started by taking those highlights from the streams, putting them into videos and putting them up there. And then eventually we were watching other people's videos and I was putting my opinions in on them, and we were kind of talking like that. And those opinion videos quickly became the favorite thing on that channel. So I have things like that I have a series called So I Played, which takes a game. Specifically today, I played South of Midnight. It takes the first 3 hours of that game, and I play the first 3 hours and give my opinion on it. If you guys enjoy it, I continue with the rest of the game, and then I put up a review of said new game. I also watch videos on Call of Duty, on GTA, on Battlefield, on Assassin's Creed, on all of the video games that have come out recently, and give my opinion on them. And that channel, Ink TV, I think what that one comes down to is opinion. So if you like the opinion of video games, my thoughts on things, my thoughts on the state of Call of Duty, kind of like we briefly talked about at the beginning of this one, that channel is going to be the one that's for you. So stories here, opinions on Ink TV. So what is TWR? What is the weekly reload? I think what the weekly reload comes down to is there's two things that exist when it comes to gaming news. There is people that are just sit there and they say, today there was an update for Black Ops 6. There was also an update for Marvel Rivals. And I found that incredibly boring. And then there's people who are not boring, but just put their opinions out there. And I thought the weekly reload was something that had a little bit of humor in it, was quick paced, got through the news very quickly, and gave you all of the information, whether it's new games coming out, new trailers, new events, things like that. And we put it over there. And Slick is an amazing editor who is going to do an amazing job over there. And I really think we have something beautiful over there. I really think that it's something we can blossom together as a community. You guys can put your input in. There's going to be shorts over there. There's going to be other video. It's something that's new to me, starting out like this. And even this year, working with other people, working with editors, it's been new to me. But I'm trying to build the best videos, the best communities for you guys. And I hope you guys can really see that. So the trifecta, the golden triangle, whatever you want to call it. We've got story here on Inkslasher. We got opinions on Ink TV, and we got gaming news on TWR. But just like I said at the very beginning, it's a lot to do all of that, to put all of that together, to work with everyone that I work with. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of time. I get up at like 4 a.m. It's like, I think 5:30 a.m. right now as I record this. I get up at 4 a.m. every day, and I pretty much work till 4 p.m. and many days even later than that. And the reason why I do that is because I have a family. I have people that I love. I have people that I want to spend time with. If I don't get up at 4 a.m. to do this and create things that I love for you guys, I don't get the time with my family, the people that I love. And I think that is the most important thing. No matter how hard you're grinding, no matter what is going on in your life, we have some other family stuff going on right now. Make that time, because you can find time to put in editing a video or recording something or playing a game. But what you don't know and what you may or may not have is that time with the people that you love. So whether you're watching my videos, whether you're playing a game, whether you're spending your time grinding on a business or company that you love, don't forget to do that. Don't forget to check in. Don't forget to be there for the ones you love, because That time is limited. I guarantee you that. I don't know why this got so deep. It's not that deep, bro. But yeah, that's what's going on over here. That's why we needed to talk. I hope everything I said makes sense. I hope you understand what's going on all the channels. I'm excited for the story videos here. I'm excited for the opinion on Ink TV. And I'm really excited for what we're going to be doing on TWR. And I think you guys should be too. Check out that brand new channel. I think as I'm recording this, it has 2 subscribers. So like be in the first 1,000, be in the first 10,000. I think we're going to do something beautiful over there. You guys have loved that show on this channel. Now it's getting promoted. It's got its own channel. Thank you for watching. Go say I love you to your mom, your dad, your wife, your kids. Go tell them, because that's what's most important. Thanks for watching, dudes. Bye.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're made